Hello.
Hello,
Can you hear me?
Professor. Yes, I'm
Yes,
hearing you.
can you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
Yes, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you? How do you do?
Yes, very nice over here in the spring now.
Yes, we are very pleased to join us, participate
Yes,
our symposium.
thank you for inviting me.
Okay, well, we can start it if you want, if you're ready. I want to introduce you first, and then you're gonna make your speech, okay?
Yes, a moment. I would like to share my screen. Is it possible?
Yes, you can share your screen.
Where can I share it?
Under the page, there is a share screen button, green one.
Green one?
Do you see?
Yes, I see now.
Okay, click there. Okay. Today's first keynote speaker is Dean of the Faculty of Commerce and Tourism of Universidad Complutense de Madrid, Maria Francisca Lasco Lopez. She was graduated with a bachelor's degree in communication sciences in Complutense University of Madrid. She completed her education with a PhD in marketing in the same university. She is also full professor of the Faculty of Commerce and Tourism in Complutense University. She is chief editor of journal Cuernos de Ciudades Empresariales. I'm sorry about
Spanish, yes.
Spanish, sorry. Associate editor of International Academy of Management and Business Journal. Journal member of Scientific Committee of ASIC Market Journal. She reviews for several journals like Tourism Review, Administrative Sciences, European Journal of Marketing, Sustainability, Spanish Journal of Marketing, and among others. Her work focuses on several issues related to data sciences in marketing, among others. Marketing. Sorry.
Something happened.
Yes. And her research has been publishing in several journals like Psychology and Behavior. She works for some research competitive projects like RITO program, Horizon 2020. And she's co-authored of many books like Marketing Basis, Employer Branding, and Administrative Sciences and Marketing Dictionary. And we are listening to you, Professor. Thank you for participating.
Thank you for your kind presentation. It's a pleasure for me to be here with you. I guess a lot of people in Turkey and other countries are watching this presentation. Then I would like to meet everyone. I'm pleased to have been invited by Business and Economics Education, this symposium, this interesting symposium, and I would like to bring today an optimistic message because times are not very good over now. Then I would like to tell an optimistic message to all you, because we have to move forward, to go on. And then I would like to present a presentation about post-COVID era. Then I would like to situate myself in post-COVID era more than in a COVID era. Then I'm going to share my screen, okay?
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yes, we can see.
Yes, you can, okay. Then my presentation, I would like to call new challenges of tourism marketing in the post-COVID era, as I said before. Then I'm going to go ahead about tourism challenges. Sorry. I'm going to put this one, okay. You know, all the people know that tourism has been the most affected sector worldwide by COVID-19 pandemic. You all know that, no? Then we have to ask ourselves, what next? The show must go on. Obviously, new health and safety protocols are necessary to travel again. Also improved traceability. No, sorry, I don't know what happened here. Also, traceability processes. It's necessary to inquire the viability of the vaccine passport for tourists, to improve the agreements between countries to guarantee safe and mobility. And the most important thing in my case, because I am studying about that issues, is about technological transformation and automation of processes to avoid risky human contact. Because the problem, we all know, is the risky human contact in a case of pandemic issue. We have to move on in a new normal. I don't know what happened with the presentation. I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to put, I don't know if why it's not stable. I go on then. With the generalization of the vaccines, pandemic will not go away suddenly. We will have to live with it in a new normal that must be planned by us. We have to be responsible of that issue. I don't know what happened with the presentation. I'm so sorry, but the connection is not so stable.
Okay, you can go on with this.
Yes.
It's not needed to be a full screen.
Yes,
okay?
yes, yes. Sorry, but I'm trying now, if it's possible, because I think something about the stabilization of the presentation, I guess. Okay. This new normal can last for many months, even years. So we have to keep moving forward in a new way of traveling that is safer and less risky for us. I know, we know, the world has changed, and therefore, tourism must adapt and face new challenges. What is the answer? We believe that to carry out a true technological transformation, that will allow safer processes in the following areas: prevention and health, communication with travelers, travelers' mobility, and travelers' experiences. We propose to improve their service, automation, and robots technology. It's again, then we don't know. I'm going to share my screen again, but I don't know. There is some problems. I'm going to take the presentation again. There is some problems with the presentation. I don't know what happened because I am using it all the day. Can you see the presentation, please?
Yes, yes, we can see your presentation.
Yes, I don't know what happened. Then, as I said before, we are working in robots, artificial intelligence, and service automation in tourism. This is my work in these days, no? In this era, in this COVID era, because we are going on working on research all the day. As I said before, what is changing? Tourists need to move to a technological driven stage because the tsunami of advances in information and communication technologies have revolutionized the way visitors plan, enjoy, perceive, and share their experiences. The speedy growth of technology has also affected tourism management and thus the tourism industry development. In the so-called experience economy, tourism management needs to adopt all these technological initiatives so as to improve their service differentiation. We have worked in a chapter of a book. You can see here, Robots, Artificial Intelligence, and Service Automation in Travel, Tourism, and Hospitality, led by Stanislav Ivanov, that I can advise all of you. This is a very interesting book. Technological solutions have significantly changed the perspective of tourism marketing. Internet brings us digital innovations that democratize tourism, such as virtual tours that spreads rapidly. Technology empowerment experiences are an opportunity to tourists as these companies seek interactive, inviting, and immersive tools that satisfy a wider range of people. And overall, visitors that are our public desire to use high-tech devices, as this practice completely transforms the tourism services into a real opportunity of enjoying the entire tourist journey map. From its first stage of considering visiting the destination to the moment of ending the trip, sharing experience and feedback, as we can see in social media, are absolutely in a current time. Then we face nowadays, but we also face next. What happened next? Now we can see websites, we can see apps, online payment, reservation systems, QR codes, beacons, NFT tags, and social media. This is a fact in these days. But what will happen next? We are talking of augmented reality. We are talking about virtual reality, VR. We are talking about robot guides. We are talking about artificial intelligence, machine learning, service automation, and of course, Internet of the Things. If you see this short video here, I'm going to connect. For example, in augmented reality, we can see how tourists, I don't know what happened with the video, so sorry. We can see how tourists always travel equipped with their mobile devices. On many occasions, they do not master the language of the destination they are visiting. Therefore, it's very useful to provide an augmented reality system that allows them to better know the destination where they are traveling, culture, places, and services. Many people are researching about these issues, and the highlights, for example, are that location-based augmented reality, LBR systems, and applications forms immersive experience generating positive impact on place satisfaction of heritage tourists. Then it's one of the things that we are studying these days. Another thing is about virtual reality, VR, traveling without traveling. Sometimes circumstances do not allow us to travel, for example, the recent COVID pandemic. This would not be an obstacle to discover new destinations in a very immersive way. Destinations must work in virtual reality, VR tools that allow visiting destinations without leaving or home. VR is also a powerful tool to promote a destination. Some highlights, for example, findings indicate that the type of media used to view promotional videos significantly impacts destination image, but not intention to visit. Then it's an experience for itself. We can travel to Mars.
Yeah.
Well, as you can see, this experience can improve the way we are doing tourists worldwide, or in other words. Another thing we are studying is the impact of artificial intelligence. Learn more about travelers and anticipate them. Some travel services have already begun to use elements of artificial intelligence, which help to analyze large volumes of data and learn from their own and other people's experience of fulfilling customer orders. Currently, the main goal for travel brands is to learn using personalized customer experiences. AI helps choose services since it allows processing a lot of data and creating a personalized product much faster than traditional search technologies. In this respect, we have to think also in issues related to privacy, prejudice, and ethics. Another issue very important is machine learning. Forecast before investing. There are many applications in tourism with machine learning algorithm, but the most used are related to prediction. For example, using machine learning algorithm, we can predict the success of the certain tourist service with high economic involvement. For example, some highlights tell us that machine learning methods can identify the most useful search query data to significantly improve forecasting accuracy in tourism and hospitality. Then it's another important issue to not lose our view. Service automation and robots is another thing that we are studying. Then our current experiment right now these days is about robots. You can see our presentation in an international congress 2 or 3 weeks ago called "Does the use of chatbots increase customer engagement? Difference between text-based and avatar chatbots." We are present this paper in an international congress some days ago with my colleagues, Jesus García Madariaga, Ingrid Moya, and Pamela Simon. We can see here the robot that we are proving on. Yes, this robot is helping us to prove the impact of this kind of technology in customers, in tourists, and in people in general. Chatbots are a computing application with which humans are capable to maintain a conversation as natural as a conversation with another person. The use of virtual assistants and conversational agents, such chatbots, are widely spreading, and the tourism, hospitality, and travel companies have been adopting these technologies due to the opportunity of gaining exposure and offering their clients a 24/7 customer service while reducing companies' costs by diminishing the amount of service employees required. We can see 6 dimensions that are important in chatbot theme. For example, direction, guidance, predictability, type of chatbot, interaction style, and of course, communication channel. We are first proving the communication channel with text chats, voice assistants, text plus voice chats. If you see the dimensions, for example, type, include information assists by finding relevant information, collaboration, enrich interaction of engage in conversations on behalf of a brand, automation, accomplish of assist in different kinds of tasks. Direction is the second dimension. Input, monitor a communication channel for specific words of phrases and evoke actions depending on them. Output, communicate without an input. They suggest according to what you are doing. And both function by trigger response interaction. They take an input and produce output. And guidance, human mediated, requires little guidance of direction to provide pertinent information, and autonomous, operate of their own. And also predictability, deterministic, involving, interaction style, dual, alternate vocabulary, relationship builder, human likes. It's very long, then I'm not going to read everything. Communication channel, text, voice, and both. We are focused our investigation in communication channel, okay? We are going to prove text chatbots, voice chatbots, or both with a human-based bot like you have seen before. Concretely, we are studying engagement. What is engagement? Engagement is the process by which two participants establish and maintain their connection during interactions they jointly undertake. The value that a participant in an interaction attributes to continue the interaction. and the capability of a virtual system in drawing attention from the user. Then we have to maintain a high attention from the user with this kind of technology advance. We know that avatars are related to the concept of anthropomorphism, and thanks to their embodied conversational properties, they are able to induce social emotional effects very similar to those provoked by human-to-human interactions. Then that kind of technology of bots allows us to simulate the human interaction. Behavioral data suggests that user engagement increases in the extent that interactivity is higher. The aim of our present study is to provide information regarding the impact of chatbots on consumers' perceptions and engagement. You see here a human-based bot. You can see his face, you can hear his voice, you can interact with him perfectly. And here you have a chatbot. Then you can write, and then they answer you. The method we are doing in this study is a three-condition research with text-based bots, 3D avatar, and a real person. A real person, we are going to compare between these three elements: text-based, 3D avatar, and real person. Between subjects, lab experiment will be conducted to gather the data and test our hypothesis. Attention increase in the extent that interactive is higher. Arousal also increase. User engagement also increase. And attitude toward the system also increase the extent that interactive is higher. The control variables we are using are user expertise of internet, demographic variables like age, gender, education, and culture, and moderator variables like attitude toward technology. Our procedures are very new because we are using neuromarketing technology. We have a neuromarketing lab with some new technologies devices like EEG, GSR, and ET. The task is going to be a reservation of a flight. They are gonna reserve a flight in these three tasks. And then we are going to applicate an online questionnaire. The results obtained will help us to identify how two different types of chatbots, text-based and 3D avatars, voice assistant, can impact on customer experience and which are the neurophysiological and behavioral differences between them. Also, presented study will provide evidences of which type of chatbot could be more efficient to the industry and between real human agents and virtual assistants, which one could work better in order to create understanding experiences for their clients. We are working now in this kind of technology, and we are doing our experiment in these days. Then if you invite me next year, we can tell you the results of the experiment. Now thank you very much for your attention.
We will be very pleased.
It has been a pleasure to participate with you.
Thank you. So sorry for that. Someone tried to sabotage the presentation. Sorry for this. It is our fault.
If you have some questions, I'm pleased to answer you.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any questions to Professor Blasco? No. I think no one has questions. Some of these participants are our students, but most of them couldn't get into the meeting because we closed the meeting for the sabotage, okay? And later they watched from the record your presentation. Maybe they want to ask some questions, okay?
Yes.
I'm gonna email you this.
If you want to have my presentation, I can send you if the students can manage them.
Okay, I would love to. Thank you very much. So I'm with the same view with you. Nothing will be the same after the pandemic breakdown. Yes. And consumer behavior will change to the side of the digitalization, like virtual reality, machine learning, or artificial intelligence. Yes, your project is very intelligent. Yes.
Yes, we are working in technologies right now.
Yes. It's very exciting project. Yes. Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you very much.
See you next year. Okay.
See you.
We are very glad to host you again.
Nice to meet you.
Maybe in Turkey.
Bye. Have a good day. Have a good symposium.
Thank you.